Hello, and today we're doing another convoy mode with Ohio. We have Cap and his Moskva. And our team is an Audacious, Yamato, Ohio, Kremlin, Massey, Double Moskva, Tulsa, Schroeder, Tone, Garing, and, well, Salmon. And Ohio is a great ship for a convoy mode if you have a chance to play it before it goes away again. So there's like not much I'm really scared of on this team. But since we're attacking, we're going to push down this flank and see what happens. Usually you'd expect the team to push up and secure this flank, right? Right. But you're going to see what happens when you let an Ohio do, well, Ohio stuff. And the tone is saying, defense, guys, defense. I think it was, yeah, it's the tone. It's saying, don't go rushing forward. Well, you kind of want to go rushing forward. And if you see a CV, like if you're in Cap and you see him coming towards you, turn into him. Like Cap could easily have turned into him. But he turned in, but he didn't. And he's going to take torps. Takes 2 torps, then the CV circles back around and hits him with another 2 torps. So, I mean, like right there, I mean, Cap lost almost 20,000 health just from that one strike. But the first strike could have been negated because you saw the CV coming in. It's very that you could see it. Without playing stout. But he didn't turn in.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
See the CVs coming back. And I do try to take a pock shot at the Bismarck. Not likely those are going to hit. Sherman pops up.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
And I'm like, I should shoot the DD, but that Salem is way too juicy. And he angles, so I missed that shot. I thought he would turn back in. And I told the Garing to get back because the Sherman has hydro. It will, if you smoke up in a Garing and you have a Sherman in front of you, he's just going to push right into you, hydro you, and kill you. As you can see, the enemy team went really heavy on the Transport 2 side. On the one side, they're very light. It just is Montana, and I'm not really scared of him. Yes, he can citadel me and really hurt me, but I'm not, like, worried. I do take a pop shot and be like, let's do it. And just miss. But if you have take a pot shot at a DD, you might as well. And the enemy team is saying another team of cowards. That's never a good sign. I don't know who that was. You way overextended, though, so I'm assuming it was someone that died. I assume that was a Salem. Which is true. He did really overextend. But you see, the only thing in the middle is a sub. And then there's 3 transports. Why would I spend my time dealing with this Montana when I have 3 transports and a juicy submarine in front of me? And they're really... It's getting real salty over on the enemy chat. Because of the Salem and everything. So everyone loves some juiciness. Juicy chat stuff. It's always fun to see what happens in chat. But you're like, what do I see? I just load HE because I'm going against transports and a sub. Pop my heal so I have, in case the sub does try to shotgun me. I am worried he will shotgun me, so I am aware of that. But they literally just kind of let me steamroll straight into the middle, like this. And I got 3 transports sitting right in here. Schroeder picks up one of them. Sub's right there. I switch immediately, drop ahead, and drop ahead. And then switch back to the transport. And Avery took a very good hit on that. Plus the depth charges, you know, we're just going to whittle that thing down. The sturdy goes down. Secondaries pick up Avery, the transport. So there's still that 3rd transport that's just riding there. CV drops a fighter for me. Thank you very much. Although I think the CV was so more focused with the Amato. Get a nice, you know, 12k salvo. And there goes transport Abernash. He's gone. Though we lose, literally, our other side has basically fallen. And he says, bros, the Kremlin. Switch back to AP. Because we got a nice... Yeah, they say shoot the battle, shoot the Bismarck, but there's a beautiful Montana that's just sitting there. Montana's more the threat to me than the Bismarck. I can go back to the Bismarck anytime. And you saw the Monty starting to turn his... And they're like, yes, and they aren't close yet. They aren't close. They still got a ways to go before... You know, he, you know, comes after us. It's better to, like, hold your fire and just... And the CV is going after me. I'm not really worried. Nice 12k on that hipper. It's not much, but it all adds up. And the Bismarck's coming through now. Montana's gone, can't heal, doesn't pose a threat to me, but Bismarck still doesn't pose a threat to me. I'm not worried. Beautiful dispersion. 21,000 on it. Plus my team is here. So he's not going to be living much. The Montana really isn't really worrying about me. I think he's shooting the team instead of... Their Montana and their Sherman really weren't doing the best. They were kind of way out of the fight, and I think they're part of the reason they lost this battle. You see Mr. Amalfi there? Or no, that's the Sejong. I overmatch his bow. 22,000, and he's down to like 200 HP. Amalfi's right there. I shoot. He smokes up, but my shell's already in the air. And that was around over 30,000 on that Amalfi. Like, He lost a lot of health. But Republic hits me with a pretty good salvo. But I put a nice little 10k salvo back into him. You see the Zal's moving in. They killed the Hipper. The Hipper, like the Republic could easily have killed me, but he left me alone. Like, I honestly expected him to come back and shoot me and kill me. I switch back to 8P. Because this is how that's just sailing broadside to me. And now he turns back in. I use my back guns. Dispersion's beautiful. And basically 17k on that Zal. CV tries to go after me, but you know, Doug can't make the move. Like the Sherman's all the way south, the Amalfi's basically no health, and the Montana's all the way in the back. Sherman's down in the back, and well, Republic's gone, and their Amalfi's no help. They have no one to defend their transports. He tries to go for a bombing run on me, the CV. He loses one plane and loses both his planes. See, in the CV, and the Gagarin picks up the last transport. So, really good game. That was a good match. That was a very good match.
Yeah, it was.
See, you have the ability to do tier 10. You
Yeah.
just need the ability to.
I just need the right ship and the positioning.
Exactly. It all comes down to that positioning.
My marksmanship apparently is alright. I was hitting that fucking Forrest Sherman no matter what he did.
Oh, that's good.
Except for earlier.
How much damage did you do to him, anyway?
To the Forrest Sherman? Oh, I was kicking him to death. I did... My total damage was 102,938. To the Forrest Sherman, I did 17,389 damage.
Yeah, that's probably where a chunk of your commander, where your like base XP came from, was just from that Sherman.
And also, I did 45,000 damage to the Montana.
How much AP salvo did you put into him?
I hit him with 33 AP shells for 38,783 damage.
And you hit him.
I hit him with what?
And you got citadels on him?
Yeah, I double citadeled him once.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I got 3 citadels total, and one of them was on a cruiser, I believe. Yeah, it was. I citadeled the Hipper for 10k.